Hello there, friends. It's Meghann Andrew on the SCT Magazine YouTube channel with you today, and I'm so excited to be here to introduce you to the brand new Color Wheel cardstock from our friends at Spellbinders. This cardstock is gorgeous. It comes in 48 lush colors that I know you're going to love. And I'm excited to share every single one of those colors with you, as well as a card that I'm creating using only cardstock. Let's get right to it. So here I have my beautiful 48-piece color deck, all created with the Color Swatch Petal. This includes 3 cutting dies that allow you to create this fan deck, and I just love being able to have it next to my desk so that I can pick the perfect color. So speaking of the perfect colors, we have 48 of them. Let's go through them. So here we have Poppy, and it is a beautiful true red color. Next we have Pomegranate. Just as the name says, it's just the next step up. And these 3 really work together really well. The last red is Cranberry, just a really gorgeous color, and look how beautiful those pair. Next we have our pinks. We have Blush. This one is Tutu. And then we have Dahlia. Now Dahlia was one of my favorite cardstock colors from before, and they've kept that one, so I'm really excited about that. Then we have Wildberry. I just love this color. It's a beautiful dark pink. And last we have Merlot. It just rounds out those pinks so beautifully. Okay, then we're going to our peaches. So this one is Chiffon, just a beautiful soft peach. Next we have Bellini. What a gorgeous name too. And then we have Coral. So that's a really nice mid-level peach color. A step up from that is Sicily. I love this color. It is such a beautiful kind of terra color. It's just gorgeous, has a little bit of pink to it. Then we're going to our oranges. First we have Carrot. Isn't that the perfect name for this one? Then we have Terracotta. And last we have Cinnamon, which looks just like a cinnamon bark. This is one of my favorite colors from before. This is Beeswax. It's just the most beautiful, warm, and buttery yellow. Then we have Saffron, Tuscan, and then we get into our greens. So this green is Peridot, and then we have Rainforest. Look how pretty that green is. Our darkest green is Fern. Okay, this one stands on its own, but it pairs really beautifully with lots of other colors. This is Mint. So it's kind of right in the middle between those greens, and then we get into our blue greens next. For those blue greens, we have Seaside. Then we have Waterfall, which I think is the most beautiful teal. We have Teal Topaz, which is a classic Spellbinders color. And then Blue Spruce, so that nice dark teal color. Next we have Breeze. These are our blues. We're getting it kind of going more towards our true blues. And then we have Malibu. Look at that color. I love Malibu. Oceanside. And then we get into our true blues. This is Windy, so it has that blue-gray color that I think is just really pretty. Next we have Cascade, and then Celestial. We have Cosmic Sky. I love all of the different blues in here. And then last, for the darkest blue, Indigo. And that one is so dark, it's almost black. You can see black there, and that's indigo. Next, we have our purple. So we have Fairy Tale, which I think this name is perfect for this color. It is such a pretty light shade of purple. And then we have Lavender. and lilac. And next we have our pinkish purples, which I think are such a great addition. I have orchid here, mulberry, and then violet. Okay, so last but not least, let's get into the neutrals. We always need them. That creamy color is alabaster. Then we have fawn, which I think is a beautiful name for this color. Next, we have acorn. Has a bit of a grayed out tone to it. And then you have that nice warm brown, and that one is truffle. Continuing our neutrals with the grays and the blacks. So for the lightest gray, we have fog, and then we have anchor. Black is raven. What a great name for that. And then of course Spellbinders has white, which is classic white. So 48 gorgeous hues of creative possibilities. So why don't we take a few of these and the latest club kits and see what we can create with just cardstock. So here I have the large die of the month for February 2025. This is a huge die set, and as you can see, it creates Easter scenes. So you have a bunny. Its legs can be swinging if you want them to. There's different clothing for the bunny, arms and facial features. Then you have things like big bows, carrots, flowers, paint drips, eggs, a paint bucket, a paintbrush. There's just so many possibilities in this die set, and I just love it. So I used it to cut out a few really fun pieces. I did my eggs in beeswax, in, what is this one? This one is coral, and then waterfall. Then of course I did the carrot in carrot. I also did the bunny out of fawn. I thought it would be nice to have a cute little tan bunny, and he's wearing overalls in celestial, which is the perfect color for blue jeans. So all of those have been cut, really easy to cut those, and this cardstock is such a beautiful 100-pound weight, it cuts like butter. So before we put those on a card base, I think we should do something else that I love to do with cardstock, which is put it in an embossing folder. And this one has that kind of basket texture, which I think would be really fun. I'm grabbing alabaster cardstock. I love this nice warm color of alabaster. It's not too yellow, it's not too white, it's just the perfect shade. And I'm making sure that it is straight in my embossing folder. Okay, and then I can put this through my die cutting machine. So this is the embossing folder of the month. Spellbinders also has a 3D embossing folder of the month, which gives you even more dimension. But look at how gorgeous that pattern is and how well it embossed on that cardstock. So let's get this on a folded card base. So here's my emboss panel. I'm going to set my little scene with my bunny in the center, and he is going to be surrounded by his eggs. I want him to be holding the greeting, so something like that, so that it goes all the way across him. And then he can also have his carrot and his paintbrush in his hand too. I think that that is just adorable. His carrot and his paintbrush in his hands. He's going to be a multitasking bunny, eating and painting at the same time, right across his waist too. Okay, let's put him aside, get a weight on him, and then I can get my eggs placed. And I'm going to go ahead and glue down my teal egg. While those adhere, I'm going to add some foam adhesive behind my bunny. Nothing too thick, just a 1mm from scrapbook.com. Now we can tuck him in here so that he looks like he is in front of his eggs. Isn't he just adorable? Okay. Just to finish this off, I'm grabbing a few of the Aura AB gems, and I'm just going to put a little scattering of gems around my scene here. And there you go. A card created out of cardstock. Look how cute this Easter card is. All of the 48 colors of ColorWheel cardstock from Spellbinders are just gorgeous, and I hope this inspires you to get creative with them. Thanks so much for joining me today on the Scrapbook and Cards Today YouTube channel. I have really enjoyed swatching all of the brand new ColorWheel cardstock from Spellbinders. I hope you will check it out. Be sure to visit today's blog post to find the links to all of the products I used. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any more of our Scrapbook and Cards Today videos. And happy creating, friends.